Hey, I'm Stephanie, and it's time to stumble into style. I normally upload on Sundays and Mondays, but this week I thought I'd throw up a random video because I joined the Partners in Cream Project Pan. If you've never seen one of my videos before, I don't typically look like this. It's just that I washed my hair just now and I'm doing a wet set. So this is how I look like, and that's just real life. So that's how I'm doing this video. But I typically devote videos focusing on enjoying and using the things that I have in an attempt to find my own sense of style. If you're into that sort of thing and you like to be inspired to enjoy using what you have, then I hope that you'll give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to see more. So, what is this Partners in Cream business? To make a short story long, there's a YouTuber that I've been following for years who goes by the name of Too Much Tash. I really enjoy her content because she also likes to focus on using what she has and doing project pans and things. But I noticed that she was doing a project called Partners in Cream. And as I was watching her videos, I realized that the project was originally started by Steph Lyons and Lin. So I started watching all of their videos. And by the way, I am going to link all three of their channels in the description box because if you are into using up makeup, then they are definitely worth checking out. But as I was watching all of their videos, I noticed that they were inviting people to join in. So here I am, hopping on the bandwagon. The goal is for all of us to share our progress on the 10th of every month. The project actually started on January 10th, but I discovered it late, so today is going to be my intro and my first update because I actually started working on it when I discovered it, but today is my first time documenting it. This project pan is all about trying to use up cream and liquid products. The reasoning behind it is very wise because cream and liquid products tend to expire a lot faster than powder ones. So today I'll share with you the products that I chose to focus on this month. If you've been following my 22 in 22 project pan, then a couple of these products might look a little familiar simply because I rolled them out of that project into this one once I hit my usage goal. So if you missed those videos and you'd like to check them out, I'll make sure to link them in the description too. The first one I'll talk about today is the Tom Ford Shade and Illuminate Duo. And I'm just going to kind of turn it around a little bit so you can see the dips that I've got going in the pans there. I've heard a lot of people talk about this product, but they only ever mention the bronzer and not the balm. So I thought I'd talk a little bit about it today. This is kind of like a transparent, very thin balm. For the most part, I tend to tap it on over foundation. If I just tap it on with my finger, it doesn't remove the foundation and it gives a nice wet shine to the cheeks. However, if I happen to be having a good skin day and I don't need any foundation, I will kind of rub this into my skin. And then instead of giving a wet sheen, it's a much more subtle kind of glossy glow. And the thing that I've noticed about this is it doesn't completely set down, but it's not one of those balms that stays sticky. It sets down enough that it won't move. And like if, for example, I go outside and the wind blows, like my hair's not going to get stuck in it. So it's definitely still very comfortable to wear. I would say that the finish actually feels kind of velvety once it's set down. Like it's got a teeny tiny bit of tack to it, but it's not sticky at all. And so I guess it's strange to say that it's like a tacky sort of velvety feeling, but that's the way it feels. And so I enjoy this. And I feel like, to be honest, it has the same sort of finish as the bronzer. The bronzer does the same thing. It also doesn't completely set down when I use it. And when I use this one, this bronzer is very pigmented, but it's very easy to blend out. And what I've been trying recently is actually to apply the bronzer because like right now I'm pretty much at my palest. And so the bronzer is almost a little bit too dark for me. And so when I put this on and on my cheeks, and then I tap this on over it, it actually lightens up the bronzer and it's really nice. And so I don't know if that's how Tom Ford intended it to be used, but I really enjoy using it that way. And I've had a lot of fun playing with this. And because I've heard that Tom Ford products tend to expire pretty quickly, I want to make sure that I get my money's worth out of this thing. Next up is the Tarte Colored Clay CC Under Eye Corrector. The name was so long it didn't fit in my brain, so I had to read it off the package. But I've made some pretty good progress on this. This is just a nice creamy corrector that I use to cover the dark circles under my eyes because concealer doesn't usually cut it. It's not usually enough. So this is a nice little extra step that I can do beforehand to kind of prime my under eyes. I also decided to put 2 lip products into this project pan. We'll see if I regret that. But the first of them is the Charlotte Tilbury Matte Revolution lipstick in the color Pillow Talk. This is one of my favorite lipsticks, and that's why I never use it. Doesn't that sound insane? But I'm the sort of person, I don't know, I have a problem. Like if I really like something, I'm afraid to use it because I'm afraid I'll use it up and never have it again. And that's insane for 2 reasons. 1, if I love it, then I should enjoy using it. And 2, even if it gets discontinued, it's not like it's going to ruin my life. Like if I could never, ever use this lipstick again, I would be fine. Like I would be sad that it's gone, but the quality of my life would in no way be diminished. So I just want to make myself use this, and that's why I'm putting it in here, because I really want to enjoy it. The second and final lipstick I have in this round of the project pan is Marc Jacobs lipstick. It's a long name, so let me read it off this sheet here. Marc Jacobs Enamored Hydrating Lip Gloss Stick in Mocha Chocolate. That's a mouthful. I don't know why these product names are always so long, but anyway. This is one of those clicky uppy lipsticks. And once you click it up, it can't go back down. So I can't like show you any progress on this one. And I don't own a scale, so I can't weigh it. But I have a feeling there's not much left in this to begin with, because now when I try to click it up, it doesn't move. So I'm just going to basically, get all I can out of this one. And when it's used up, it's used up. I'm not going to say all too much about this next product simply because I have been singing its praises nonstop in the last couple of videos I've done, but this is my Lethal Cosmetics gel liner in the color Hertz. I've been using it as a cream eyeshadow. The reason I wanted to put it in this project is, 1, I have heard that these lethal liners tend to dry out and expire pretty quickly, so I want to make sure I get as much use out of this as I can. But the second reason is because this is another one of those products that's like a favorite of mine, and I want to use the things that I love instead of, hiding them away for a special occasion. So it's kind of like that Charlotte Tilbury lipstick. The second to last product is a sample of the Urban Decay Optical Illusion Complexion Primer. I had been using this starting at the end of last year, and I simply marked it. That first line is when I started this Partners in Cream project in January. The second line is today. So I have a feeling I might be able to finish this month, so that'll be exciting. And the last product I chose for this month is a foundation with a very long name, so I'm also going to read it off my sheet. It is the Estee Lauder Double Wear Nude Cushion Stick Radiant Makeup. Such a long name for such a tiny product. I love this. And it's also one of those products that I was very hesitant to use, especially because now it's been discontinued. And how much you want to make a bet this was discontinued just because it had such a long name that nobody could remember what it was called when they went up to the Estee Lauder counter to ask for it? It wouldn't surprise me. But anyway, this is a gorgeous product. I'm not going to talk much about it just because I did talk about it in my recent What's in My Current Makeup Bag video. But all I'm going to say is I love it. I've been hesitant to wear it because I don't want to use it up because I can't ever get it again, but I would much rather enjoy using it than have it expire unused in my makeup kit. So that's why it's in this project. And that was both the introduction and the first update for my Partners in Cream products. If you're also doing this project, then make sure to say hello and let me know in the comments, because I'd love to see how your project is going too. Thanks so much for hanging out today. I hope you have a wonderful week and that we can all remember that even stumbling can be a form of moving forward. So let's stumble in style.